Hello, Marshall. Welcome to Shenzhen. When you become the CEO of Glory, this is the second time Glory took place in Shenzhen. Why choose this city?
First of all, there's just obviously the heartbed of martial arts, you know, with just in this region alone, you have this great martial arts tradition. Obviously, we were here last year. We had a great reception from the audience. We had a lot of interest to bring the event back. We get great support from the local authorities. It just makes a lot of sense for us to be here. It's a great market for us.
Okay. I know this is the third time Glory took place in China. The first time is in Guangzhou, and the second time and the third time is in Shenzhen. In China, Chinese people always say 北上广深. It means Beijing, Shanghai is more important than Guangzhou and Shenzhen. Why Glory choose take place in Guangzhou and Shenzhen first?
Well, I think part of it is, again, this tradition of Kung Fu, for instance, in this region. It's also a place where we can operate really effectively in. I've been coming to China for 12 years and have been through all the parts of China. And I think our product will work anywhere in China. And just because we've been in this region for the first 3 events doesn't mean we don't intend to go to the other regions. It's just we know that we have a real fan base here. There's a real love affair between us and the city and the fans, so we just want to keep feeding that part of the market, but you can expect us to get to other parts of the country very soon.
As I know, you work for UFC more than 10 years. Why you choose to join Glory 1 year ago?
Yeah, it was interesting. You know, after we sold the UFC and I got a little bit into esports, I really missed the fighting. And I became aware of Glory while I was at UFC, and I really loved the stand-up part of the sport. I was responsible to help grow the UFC around the world, and the one challenge sometimes was getting people to understand the ground fighting. But everyone loved the stand-up part, and so my belief was that this product can work just as well, if not better, in many parts of the world. And so our effort has been to try to educate people about the sport. But for me personally, I love the fight game. I love this style of fighting. And it was an opportunity to join in a great brand, a great team, and try to help grow it.
This year is the third year Glory successive play in China. What do you think about kickboxing's marketing in China?
Yeah, it's definitely growing. I found myself walking through one of the malls here, and there's a brand called K-Boxing. It's a fashion brand, it looked like. And I can see promotional advertising with people with boxing gloves doing kicks and things. So it seems to be really growing. There's a lot of energy around combat sports anyway, but what we're doing with the stand-up arts and with the great tradition of stand-up arts in China, I feel like we're making more and more impact. And I think when we come back next year, it'll even feel bigger and it will continue to grow.
Okay. Thank you, Marshall. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, good to see you.
Okay.